Hello Aquarius and welcome to your June 2025 reading. So we're entering June this month. Of course, we have the summer solstice where we can expand our energy, our self, our expression, use that natural expansion to expand our own. We also have the full moon in Sagittarius. So Sagittarius rules our ninth house of core beliefs, the capacity to expand again. And that's going to be around the 11th, the solstice around the 21st. So this is a time where these two energies, one is asking of us to expand our faith, expand our understanding of things, our align our core beliefs and so on. And the other one is that natural energy of expansion. So it can be very interesting. And as you come into the month, you come in with the Ace of Sword and the Four of Pentacle. Now the Ace of Sword gives us an understanding, this kind of clarity, okay, to usually bring us more aligned with our heart chakra. That's why there's 6 yods around the sword, and the yods are like the spark of the divine, the finger, pointing to the direction. 6s are all in the heart chakra, in the tree of life, in the Kabbalah. So these drops of gold, this clarity is kind of, I understand now how to realign myself in my truth, the truth of my heart. With the Four of Pentacle, probably understanding the part of you that was maybe closed, maybe afraid, maybe trying to find security and abundance and being, because this is a very restrictive position. Okay, we're just trying to hold on to the bare minimum that's left. Under that, I have the World in reverse, the Two of Pentacle, and the High Priestess. So that clarity you're getting is very spiritual. For a lot of you Aquarius, this is like a spiritual insight. You come in the month with a great spiritual insight on what prevents you from completely embarking into your next cycle. Why am I still juggling between the past cycle and the next one? Why am I not quite finishing? Being in peace, completing the past cycle. What's missing? When we're going to arrive at, mid-month there during that full moon in Sagittarius, here we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And the Wheel of Fortune in reverse usually brings us back to our truth. What do I actually believe? It's going to maybe create situations to show us what we need to understand. Under it, I have the Magician, the Six of Pentacles, and you look at that, you're like, wow, this is great. This should be Wheel of Fortune upright. Why is it in reverse? Because there's my old waters that I did not leave behind. So there's going to be this mix between I feel powerful, I can manifest, I'm aligned, I deserve it, all that goes with the Six of Pentacles. But the emotional charges from the past that made me juggle, that made me afraid, I'm not leaving them behind. So that means I'm keeping them. And they're going to show themselves. And how they're going to show themselves. And this is exactly what the high priestess is trying to tell you, if you do not let go of one of those realities, your emotions, you're going to juggle, you're going to be in the in-between and not completely releasing what creates a belief. Water is essential. What's the difference between an idea and a belief? An idea is just air. I have information, I gather it up, I draw a conclusion, it's an idea. It's just air. You bring me a new information, I have a different perspective, the idea changes like that. A belief, I have an emotional charge to back it up. It had time to crystallize in my waters. So if I was attacked in the woods, I have a fear associated with it. You can talk to me for hours about how beautiful the forest is. My emotional charge of what is possible, the pain possible in a forest will always be stronger because it became my belief. So as long as I do not release the emotional charge, it is my belief, and that is what is going to be created. So you might have an example of this, and you'll know it, you'll see it happening, and you'll know it because your high priestess is upright. So that means you're going to watch yourself going, and you're going to be, oh my God, there it is. At the end of the month, here we have some fire. So we have the 7 of Wands and the 10 of Wands in reverse. So they're kind of saying this creates your reactions, and this is part of the unconscious baggage, energetic baggage you're carrying. Emotional baggage and energetic baggage. So you gotta drop this if you want to fly. So let's clarify this for you. To clarify, I've received by the mail yesterday a beautiful tarot deck from a friend that made this deck, Sea Witch Tarot. It's Belle Bear or Willow White Raven. Belle Bear has a blog called Spiritual Mechanics that is very interesting. You can watch it online. And this is the tarot deck that she created. And there you go. She just sent me this gift. It's great. And I do have a meeting with her on her blog if you're interested. So, all right. Let's shovel this. And you'll see how beautiful the cards are. Okay. So, I call upon the divine, I call upon the light, I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Aquarius for the month of June 2025. I don't know, today I keep almost saying 2026, so all right. Okay, so let me see, what's that clarity here? The Ace of Sword. What's that clarity? You come in, it's really like a spiritual download you're getting, especially with on how to really finish your past cycle. How can I really finish my past cycle? You don't want to drag it down. All right. Queen of Sword with the 8 of Cups. Isn't that interesting? That clarity is telling you you need to leave that that old water behind. You need to leave it behind. So just look at this. We have the 8 of Cups. I don't know if you can see it well. Whoops, like that. And the Queen of Sword. And the Queen of Sword, that's our perception. It's like understanding that everything is based on your perception, how you're seeing things. You cannot make decisions from things you cannot conceive or see or perceive. That's the Queen of Sword. And if the Queen of Sword looks at things from her old wounds, that's all she can see. It's not being, more real or more logical. It's narrowing the chances that you have to make different decisions or even perceive opportunities that you cannot conceive if you're looking at things from the eyes of your wound. So there's what the download is kind of about. Let's look at and that would help you actually really let go of the past so you can finish your cycle. Let's look at the High Priestess here. What is she saying? And the fact that she's there, and when we pull out the High Priestess right at the beginning, usually it's like you already know all of this. They would say, ask another question. Yeah. 5 of Cups. She's talking to you about your old sadnesses. It's not a time to linger and focus. See your perception. There it is again. The perception. And there's the 4 of Swords when it comes to healing. We need to really heal because our mind is influenced by our waters. And if we're focused and looking at our losses and our pain, that's all that is happening. And that's what the universe is going to bring you again, because this is what you're validating. This is what you're putting energy to. And this is what you're limiting yourself to. So this is what she's talking about. Oop, I'm going to leave it there. Let's look at the Wheel of Fortune here. Ooh, all right. Okay, so we have the Pope in reverse. Yeah, and the nice sentence, I don't know if you can read. I have 3 eyes, 2 to look, 1 to see. But the Pope was in reverse. And the Pope is our capacity to actually apply what we understand spiritually. He's the bridge. He's the one that is going to be able to open the door of what do I validate, what do I ground, what do I invest in, what is true and what is not true. What from above am I going to bring below? A bit like the magician does it by manifestation. He does it through ritual understanding of what he validates and doesn't validate, what he blesses or banishes. With it, I have the Ace of Wands. So here is the new way to bring your energy and your energy, your power, your willpower about things. But as long as you're looking at things through the 3 of Swords, that wand is going to just remain an ace, a potential. So here, even if we have the Magician, and again, they're giving me the Pope. Magician, 6 of Pentacles, but how do I apply it? How do I bring it below? I need to get rid of my old waters. 9 of Swords. If not, I have too much anxiety. My mind is not helping me. And so at the end of the month, whoops, there we go. Okay. At the end of the month, we have the Moon. So you might, look how beautiful it is. So at the end of the month, the moon is gonna bring up old stuff, and it's gonna come with the La Maison Dieu, which is the tower. Okay. Deep waters, yeah. So the deep waters are gonna come up. They won't let you not face your waters. That's an explanation, Aquarius. They won't let you not face your waters, because you don't want to repeat that. You want to get over it. 6 of Wands. You want to, that's done. I understand the lesson. It's done. That's it. I'm leaving it behind. It's costing me way too much to keep it, because it keeps me in between. So I'm going to call this the in-between, because this is how you're feeling when you're coming in. You have this clarity, but a hard time grounding it. And that's why. And you're going to see it this month. You're going to embody it and see it. So on this, my beautiful Aquarius, thank you for watching, sharing, commenting, and subscribing to help grow the channel. If you want a private reading, you go on mysticwitchtarot.com. Everything is in the bottom there. You have access on that website to all the different readings, to the tarot course, to the tarot book, to all of it. And also, thank you for the ones who gave donations. It helps more than you think. And on the new moon, full moon, I ask the divine to give you back in the shape that is the most beneficial for you. And on this, time to leave the in-between. I'm sending you all my love and light, and I'll see you next month.